massive floods in Turkey.
Arkadaşlar, suyun getirdiği araçları görüyor musunuz? Polis arkadaşlar da çek. Bu şekilde felaket.
Absolute hell. It's been raining like this for hours and hours.
Devastating floods have hit Antalya province, leaving entire roads under water and even some cars swept away. Authorities say there has not been such a disaster in the region for 50 years, and schools have been closed in several districts. Heavy rain on Sunday evening, December 11, 2022, triggered massive flooding in the Mediterranean province of Antalya, Turkey. The floods caused chaos and disrupted daily life, particularly in Kumluca and Finike, two districts of Antalya. Several buildings were flooded when heavy rains caused rivers to overflow their banks. In Kumluca, local authorities are using loudspeakers to warn local residents to stay home, or somewhere safe and on higher ground. Floodwaters washed away several cars, while bulldozers waded through the flooded streets to rescue people trapped in the cars. Power outages also hit the area. In Kumluca and Finike, schools were closed on Monday due to flooding. Tekin Erdemir, governor of Kumluca district, said on Monday that the heavy rains which intensified on Sunday evening caused flooding in several areas, and many houses and shops and other buildings were submerged. A bridge also collapsed due to flooding, while several roads in Kumluca were damaged. Authorities said the road connecting Kumluca to Finike was partly flooded, and looked like a river. In Finike, flooding wreaked havoc in 4 areas, while authorities evacuated local residents stranded in their homes. Ertik Ural was driving to the Demre district of Kumluca with his wife when floods covered the road. It was night, and I couldn't see the flood waters at first. The car almost sank, and we were really scared, he said. Ahmet Ulua, a resident, admitted that he woke up at night because he heard a warning from a loudspeaker. It summons the people living on the first floor to evacuate and go up to a higher floor. I looked out the window, and saw another car washed away by the flood waters on mine, and both were taken away, he said. Since this news was published, there have been no reports of casualties or injuries due to the flood.
Arabalar yalnız yukarıdan sürükleyerek çok etkilenmiş.
Oh my god.
Yok böyle bir şey, Allah'ım. Çamur yanıntısından yürüyemiyorum.
The downpour and storm in Antalya's Kumluca district increased its effect after midnight. After the downpour in Salush, Sarajasu and Ortakovo neighborhoods, the Yavush stream overflowed. Parked cars were dragged by the flood waters. Hundreds of greenhouses. The first floor of many buildings and detached houses were flooded.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. Kıymetli abiler ve kardeşler.
Electricity was cut off and some people struck in houses underwater. Fortunately,
Subhanallah, subhanallah. Kıymetli abiler ve kardeşler, dışarı çıkmayalım.
O taraf tıkandı şu an. Yol tıkandı.
Heavy rainfall in Antalya Kumluca caused flooding after the downpour, streams overflowed, flooding homes and businesses. Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu announced that 100 houses, 920 workplaces, 497 vehicles and 12,500 acres of greenhouses were damaged due to flooding in Antalya's Kumluca and Finike districts. On the other hand, a person who went to look at his greenhouse, which was damaged in the flood, died of a heart attack. After heavy rain in Antalya's Kumluca district, as a result of the flooding of the streams, many houses and workplaces were flooded. The streams overflowed after the downpour that started yesterday afternoon and continued at intervals in the district. The flood, which reached the city center, led to floods. Citizens were warned not to leave their homes and to stay in safe places, with announcements made over the municipal loudspeakers. Some vehicles were dragged in the district center due to the flood, and those trapped in the vehicles were rescued with the help of construction equipment. Kumluca Mayor Mustafa Kolayoglu shared on his social media account. Due to the collapse of all bridges in the center, rainwater has caused floods, damaging the ground floors and